It's September 14. I'm in London at the beginning of the Living Architecture Now tour, en route to New Zealand tonight and Australia and Taiwan, then back to Leitrim. The Living Architecture Now tour, pretty obvious what the theme of that is. How to live your architecture in the here and now. The Econospace will feature largely in that. A 25 square meter plus building that can be standalone or can be used as a unit to build more complex and larger structures. The Econospace in Leitrim has now been left sit for the winter. It's been oiled up with linseed oil, raised from its previous sort of location due to my perception last year of the possibility of the site flooding, which indeed it did. And it's been well tested now. The site did flood about 3 weeks ago due to the incessant rain we've been having all summer, and the site remained sort of dry and clear of that, so that was good to know. We'll be working on the design information for recommencing that project in May when we get back. Be putting a roof on it, installing the walls, the windows, insulation, running courses on that, and people get an opportunity then to work on Peter posts, floor beams, and how to assemble all of that into a structure. We'll be running a festival, Sustainable Living Festival in Leitrim in June, in the Community Resource Centre in Drumsna. That'll form the base now for all the teaching activities in Leitrim, and 4 miles from my site in Efrona, and part of really the ethos of the Living Architecture Centre: use local facilities, bring people to Leitrim, spread their business around a little bit. So yeah, looking forward to this opportunity now to get out there in the world and get away from the city a little bit to really talk about how architecture can impact our lives in a positive way, particularly in terms of living our architecture and exploring, you know, what I think of in terms of as the invisible architecture. This, of course, is hard to see. That's why it's sort of referred to as being invisible, very much a reflection of our own inner world. Generally referring to these aspects of the architecture as intangible. And the theme of the talks and workshops I'll be giving will be around this whole idea of facing into the intangibles, very much in the here and now, which of course is the interface between the future we wish to create and the past that we can learn from. So I'll continue with these broadcasts, regular intervals during the tour, and we'll be updating the website regularly and keeping people posted and informed about the courses. You'll be able to book online and maybe open up the forum to sort of general discussion. And yeah, I hope you stay on board for the remainder of the tour, do the last about 6 months, and yeah, enjoy your company, and thank you for listening. Take care. Bye. Try and turn the machine off now. Actually experiencing quite sunny conditions here in London today, with the result that I can't. Oh, there, I'm getting it now. And what you're seeing behind me, I'm at the British Library, is statue of Isaac Newton in the guise of the great architect. On that note, take care, bye.